fishy folks, and welcome back to Michael's Fish Room. Today on Water Change Wednesday, I'm going to show you a little bit about what goes on in the fish room on a daily basis. So why don't you go ahead and get a snack and beverage, try to make it healthy, and stand by. Alright, fishy folks, so today in your world, if you're watching this on the day it's released, it's Water Change Wednesday, it's really Tuesday. I got home from work about half an hour ago. I am waiting for dinner to be ready, so I come down to the fish room and check things out and do what I need to do. So obviously the fish have to get fed, I have to check and see if anything's wrong, maybe clean up a little bit, but let's talk about feeding. So I feed my fish room about twice a day, sometimes only once a day. Typically I fast the entire fish room starting Friday night until Sunday night because I pack orders on Sunday. If I happen to be working from home on Monday, then I pack them on Monday, but don't tell my boss. But and then I fast them starting Saturday morning. So once Friday night comes, I fast the whole fish room, because this way if somebody places an order before I ship everything and then refeed the fish room, I can just pack that order for them. Also, this way if somebody wants to add something or my inventory is wrong and I need to substitute, it just makes it easier. Plus, fasting isn't necessarily a bad thing for the fish, so that's what I do. But today I'm going to feed a relatively new food. It's a food I've been trying out for about a month. It's this ultra fresh Royal Guppy Minion pellet. Unfortunately, here, let it focus. Unfortunately, it's only available on Amazon right now. This company's been around for a while. This food's been around since 2016. It's just starting here in the US, and like other companies, they've asked me to do a review. So they sent me this food and then the newborn fish fry food. Honestly, when I first looked at it, I thought it was exactly cobalt. I've heard rumors that they do make products for cobalt. They have not been able to confirm that because obviously that's a business thing, but the ingredients look fantastic and the fish seem to really like it. So I've been feeding it, like I said, for a couple of weeks now, and I'll show you what it is and stuff when I feed it. But I'll put links down below to their Amazon products if you want to buy them. Right now in the US, I think they only do turtle and this guppy and maybe a like community or Tetra food, and then of course the fry food. They do have in other parts of the world, they're already selling or they're just about to start to sell like bottom feeder stuff, so I'm going to get some of that to test too, but I'll show you that later. The other thing that I like to do is observe the fish. This is the time where typically I just like to watch and see what's going on, see if I've lost anything or is anyone pregnant and I need to, you know, maybe make some accommodations. So we'll go through quickly and take a peek at the tanks, and then I'll tell you what else I do. Stand by. All right, fishy folks, as always, we're going to start with Taco's tank. Here's my buddy Taco. You can see that the filter fell off the glass or the acrylic. I don't have any idea how I'm going to fix it, but that's a project I got to do. It has been cleaning quite well. You see a pile over there, so maybe it's dirty, maybe the filters are clogged. I'm gonna have to take a look, but that's what happens. Real quick, over here we have some guppies. Make sure there's no leaks on the floor, and there aren't. And we have some really nice cories that are going to the swap meet this weekend. That's kind of what I'm preparing for, is the swap meet. I'm going to do things a little bit differently this year, or for this meet. I'm going to bring tanks and have live fish in glass as opposed to live fish in bags, so that's a little bit different. But you know, then I just want to walk around and take a peek at the tank. Sometimes I do this while I'm feeding, sometimes I do it separately. Here's Hank's tank. Hank's a little jackass. He likes to bite me. You know, here are the flamingos. Glass could be clean, but I don't really care, so I'm not going to do it. I do usually take a look at my pleco breeding tanks because they do tend to get dirty really fast. I dropped some zucchini in this morning, so you know, I might pull it out and see how they're doing. You can see there's a couple different size plecos in here. You know, then we just walk around, like I said, we check. I might pick a tank and do a manual water change and clean some mulm if I think there's too much. Let's take a look in this tank for a second, because there's something special in here. There he is, little gold nugget pleco going to the swap meet. He'll be for sale, so if you're interested, come to the swap meet. Not sure what we're going to price him at, so we'll see. This is a breeding tank of red dragons. I'm trying to get them to drop fry. A lot of my new guppies have dropped fry, but this tank I'm actually trying to breed them, and they haven't dropped fry yet. There were 3 females, 1 died. I don't know where the second one is, but those were my nicest looking pair that's left right now. So like that female looks like a male. If you don't see the gravid spot, or as I like to call it, the pregnancy patch, it looks like a male. But here are some more, and then we got some stuff going on, you know. Oh, going to the swap are these platies and swordtails, and those down there. I just separated them to try to keep a tank cycle, and there were some scuds in here I wanted them to eat. It looks like they ate most of them, though there are some in the back I see. I am trying to grow some of these plecos really fast so that I can sell them for more money. I mean, that's the fact of life. Fatter plecos go for more money. You can see there were some fry. There's some fry right there eating this zucchini. Little tiny itty bitty ones. Those are probably about a week old. Look at some of these females. Like, look how ginormous they are. Like, I can't believe it, how big they are. Oh, these albino orange lace are becoming really, like, I really like them. What else? So, you know, we look around. I've kind of done a quick gander of the tanks. You see there's some fry in here. So now I'm going to feed the tanks. I also like to check my filters. Like if you look at that one up there, you can see that the lid is popping up, which means the filter, the media is probably clogged, so I got to change those. I'll show you how I do that actually. Why don't you stand by for a second. All right, fishy folks, all I do is I pull the filter baskets out. Obviously I unplug the filter. Then I get some water. Now, this is not how I recommend you do it, because I don't use these filters as biological. I use them only as mechanical. So I wouldn't rinse your filters under tap water. I'd get a bucket of treated water and squeeze them out that way. But this is how I do it for my fish room, which is what I'm showing you. Now this is the one that's doing it. You can see this one's completely clogged. So what happens when you have a poop ton of plecos in a fish tank? I probably cleaned this a week ago. And that's it. That's all I do. Actually, I'm going to clean this off a little bit. Now, in my case, I have to make sure that no hitchhikers stuck around at some point. Because there's brand new fry in that tank as well, and they get sucked into the intake. And I don't want to kill them. I'd rather sell them because they're money. So some people might say this is due to be replaced. I don't think so. It does its job just fine. Alright, let's go put this back and see what happens. Alright, fishy folks, I don't know if you can see, but there's a couple of fry in here. I'm really just going to leave them in there. It doesn't really bother me. They will live just fine in there until I decide to move this filter to another tank, which is what I do. Before I move it, I will sanitize it so we don't get any cross-contamination if there is any. But, alright, here we go. This is an aqua clear filter, and people say that if the power goes out, they don't start. What is going on here? There we go. Alright, so I'm going to plug it in, and let's see what happens. Huh. Starts just fine, doesn't it? Alright. What do I do with the lid? Sometimes I don't put the lid on because I'm lazy. The only thing that'll help increase is evaporation, but boom, that's it. Alright, so we're going to check this piece of zucchini, see how they're doing with it. You can see they've started to eat out the center. Probably the plecos and the guppies. Alright, let's get some food and feed, shall we? We're going to go with this Ultra Fresh. Now, I like the size of the bottle. It's easy to hold, 35% protein. Great ingredients. Here's what I don't like. This should be a screw top to take off. All right, I'm going to feed now. Stand by. Now, I fed guppy food to my tetras. I hope the food police don't say anything. So this is 0.6 millimeter floating type. It does sink a little bit as well. And it's good for pretty much every fish I have except for the big ones, these guys over here. This newborn fish food, which is really tiny, I really like for fry. So we have some red dragon fry that were born in here. We're gonna give a little to them. There's some fry in the green Moscow tank. We're gonna a little to them. There's some fry in the green lace tank. Some to them. And then these tuxedo koi ribbons. There's some fry there. I think is there still fry? Yep, see there's fry over there. We'll give a little bit to that, see if they can grab it. And that's that. Now we gotta feed the plecos. What do we do to feed the plecos? Well, today, let's see, what did I feed this morning? I think I fed Northfin this morning, so I'm probably gonna go with Chlorella is what I'm gonna say it is. It's Dr. Basilier's. One of my favorite foods. Stand by. Alright. How am I gonna do this one-handed? I'm just gonna do it. So we're gonna give some to the Cories, because they like it. I'm gonna give some to the plecos, because they like it. And let's see, there's plecos in here, there's plecos in here. There's plecos in here, but we're gonna need more for that because there's about 300 plecos in there, I think. So you just take a little, drop it in. All right, plecos in here, lots of plecos in there. Look at them. We'll come back and watch them eat it. They love it. There's a couple plecos in there, couple plecos in there, some plecos in there. All right, that's feeding pretty much. Well, hold on, I got some more tanks to feed. I know this is probably really exciting for you. So, got some plecos in there, plecos in there, plecos there, plecos there. All right, I'll get the top pleco tanks in a minute, but look at these guys going to town on the food already. Now these are just standard plecos, but look, they have spots on them. They have really nice dorsal fins. I love them. They're available on the website. I think I only have them listed at $5 each. Look at that ginormous albino male in the back. But I'm going to be bringing these to the swap as well. Looking forward to the swap, seeing my friends. You can see there's lots of fry. You know, every time we have a storm here, we get fry, pleco fry. Look, there's some guppy fry. I'm assuming they're guppy fry because I don't think they're Tetra fry. You can see we have black and neon tetras in here. They'll be going to the show. So there are a couple female Dumbo redtail guppies in here left. So, by the way, besides the gold nugget pleco, I have 2 snowball plecos and a lemon pleco I'm selling. So hit me up at the show. First come, first serve. I am going to be looking for top dollar, just so you know, so don't lowball me. There's another really nice male. Alright, fishy folks, that does it for the sort of tour, what do I do in Michael's fish room kind of thing. Oh, we didn't feed these guys. Let's feed them some Dr. Basilier's extra, extra large herbal. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't put it in a thing yet, so here we go. Somebody likes it. The problem with the Dr. Basilier is it sinks, so he doesn't eat it right away, and then hopefully he picks it up at the end. Oh, I gotta take a look at that. That's gonna be another video, I think. And then of course we gotta feed Hank, because we can't leave out Hank. He told me he feels left out because everyone loves Taco, but they don't love Hank so much. There's Hank. There's Taco. All right, fishy folks, have a great day. Peace out, yo. But other than that, I fast the whole fish room so that it's easy if someone places an order before I start shipping everything. That's what I said, shart. Except for a few tanks, like my flower horns, they don't get, they get fed, bleh.